on the Hour, sponsored by ZipRecruiter.
I'm Cammie McCormick. New statistics point to a less violent America, as Matt Piper reports.
The FBI report says crime decreased in every category it tracks, including murder, violent crime, and car thefts. Even though the news was good for 2024, a violent crime still occurred on average every 26 seconds across the country last year. Why is it down overall? The FBI says it's impossible to say why, though it does reflect a trend experts have been tracking as crimes dropped from a spike immediately following the pandemic.
Millions of Americans are under air quality alerts due to wildfire smoke from Canada. Meteorologist Grant Gilmore.
Over 700 still burning, several out of control, and that's reducing the air quality across 12 states from Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and then into the Northeast and parts of New England where we do have that reduced air quality, those code oranges or unhealthy levels of pollution or smoke.
Parts of the western U.S. are also seeing smoke from wildfires. CBS's Jason Allen has the latest on the efforts to battle the Gifford fire in central California.
There are nearly 2,000 people that are working on this fire right now. This continues to grow. They are trying to protect hundreds of structures that are out there in the area. These are ranches and camps, and evacuation orders remain in effect. They do continue to expect to see this fire to grow throughout the day today, and given the weather conditions they're dealing with, probably grow for the next couple of days.
Tennessee has executed an inmate without deactivating his implanted defibrillator.
By order of the Tennessee Supreme Court, the Department of Correction carried out the death sentence of Byron Lewis Black by means of lethal injection at the Riverbend Maximum Security Institution. Inmate Black was pronounced dead at 10:43. He had no last words.
The execution went forward despite uncertainty about whether the device would shock his heart when the lethal chemical took effect. Police in Tennessee have arrested a suspect in the killing of 4 members of one family. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is hinting at wider military action in Gaza. That's despite objections from former Israeli army and intelligence chiefs. The BBC's Hugo Bachega.
There have been some reports suggesting a very tense exchange between the Prime Minister and the Chief of Staff of the Army, who is against the idea of expanding military operations in Gaza and also against this idea of fully occupying Gaza. He apparently warned the Prime Minister that this would be a trap.
On Wall Street, stocks are mixed. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cab News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 78 degrees in Lodi.